Hi and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make an Easter cake. These are gorgeous little mini Easter cakes and you'll really enjoy them. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to grate the zest off one of the oranges and then I'm going to juice it. Now if you're anything like me, you'll have forgotten to soak your fruit. And this is supposed to, if you've got time, juice your orange and soak your fruit for about an hour before you start cooking. There's my zest. Now I'm going to put this in with my fruit. Let's get my juicer. I'm now going to cut my orange in half. This smells absolutely gorgeous. Something lovely about the smell of fresh orange juice. Now I'm going to pour this into my fruit. I'll leave that because I'm going to need to juice the other orange for later. I'm going to give it a bit of a stir. Get the zest all through the fruit. Now at this point you would leave it to stand for an hour, but I've forgotten to do that. So I'm going to stick it in the microwave for 2 minutes and it will help the fruit absorb the orange juice and plump up. These have been in the microwave for 2 minutes and they've come up all juicy and plump. So I'm just going to leave them to one side while we get on with making the rest of the cake. This is what's called the all-in-one method, and basically, as the name says on the tin, you put it all in. So there's 175 grams of butter. That's at room temperature. 175 grams of caster sugar. This is 300 grams of self-raising flour. It's a teaspoon of mixed spice. Oops. And 5 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 eggs beaten. So I'll just take these out of the bowl, crack them, beat them and pour them in there. So if you can do it without making a mess and without getting any eggshell in the bowl. So when I'm being filmed, I normally crack them and half the shell goes in. Wow, no shell. I'm just going to give these a quick beat. And I'm going to add those to the rest of the cake ingredients. I'm going to use my big mixer. You could use a handheld mixer or you could do it by hand with a wooden spoon in a big bowl. I've got this because I managed to blow up my handheld whisker. So here goes. Let's just switch this on. Oh! Let's get the cover. Oh dear. Right, try again. There we go. It's gone a slightly paler colour than when you started, and that's what you want. And it's all mixed together. And as you could see from when I started without the cover on, I make mistakes too. I've had stuff go all over my kitchen. Something that should have taken me 5 minutes to make has taken me 2 hours to clean up. That's the cake mixture done. This is marzipan. This is 175 grams, which I've cut into 12 sort of reasonably sized, but they're all approximately the same size. And I'm going to roll them into a ball. Oops, if I can get it to go. Oops, it's not going. I'm going to roll each one into a ball and then I'm going to flatten it to make a little disc. Marzipan's falling apart. Oh, are you eating the flour?
It's cleaning the floor. This is the cleaning crew.
She didn't like it.
No, you don't like it, do you?
No, she was hoping it was cheese. There's another one. And I'm going to keep going until I've got 12 sort of discs. Not brilliant discs, are they? Cake mixture's done. Fruit is all plump and gorgeous and smelling lovely. Now we're just going to put the two together. I'm going to fold in the fruit. What I'm going to do now is just put a little bit of cake mixture in the bottom of each muffin tin. Now these discs that I made earlier, I'm just going to put one in the middle of each cake. The little discs are in, and now I'm just going to put a little bit of mixture on the top of each cake. Oops. I'm going to put them in the oven now for 25 to 30 minutes at 180, and what will happen is they'll rise up and the marzipan in the middle will go all sort of gooey and gorgeous. It's like a little nugget of softness in the middle of the cake. These have come out of the oven and they've cooled down, so we need to decorate them. Now this is a great opportunity to get the kids involved because it's just an orange, some icing sugar and some mini lit eggs, and I'm sure that any of these that are left over they're going to eat. So chop the orange in half and squeeze out the juice. That doesn't look much juice, but there will be enough there to mix with this icing sugar. I'm just going to move these out of the way so I've got more room. Now this is 200 grams of sieved icing sugar, and it does look a lot, but once you've added the orange juice it'll go down. So I'm just going to gradually pour in the orange juice. You might not need all the orange juice, I think that's enough there. You need about 2 tablespoons of it. There we go. There, and still juice left to have a drink later. Now all I'm going to do is put a little bit on the top of each cake, and I'm going to decorate with the Easter eggs. These Easter cakes are actually a base on a Simnel cake, which is a traditional cake that you'd have at Easter with the icing in the the marzipan in the middle, and you would actually marzipan the top as well and just grill it or use a burner to just crisp the top up. But these are a little lighter. Now this one here, I accidentally dropped it when I took it out of the tin. So icing covers a multitude of sins. So it doesn't look so bad now. I'll save that for me to taste. Now that's done, I think I maybe should have made the icing a little bit thicker. I'm just going to put some chocolate little mini eggs on top. Now on a traditional Simnel cake you'd put, I think it's 12 balls of marzipan, and they represent the apostles, because this, with it being Easter, it's supposed to be a sort of religious cake. I just like chocolate, I like fruit, and I like marzipan. Doesn't want to stay on. Stay! I'm gonna go. Come on, stay on. Stay on! Hey, no, stay. I was trying to get 3 on the top of each one. And they see the one I dropped, they fit on really nicely. Stick one there. There's that one. They're all supposed to have 3 on. Taking ages to stick eggs on a cake, really. Because I've done it wrong. Oh well. Just goes to show, doesn't it, that I make mistakes too. So don't worry, they'll taste just as delicious. Oh! Okay, I'm giving up with that egg. He's had 2 now, so that's his cake. I'm now going to put them on a lovely cake stand and then we'll give them a taste. Well, there we have it. My lovely little Easter cakes. I hope you're going to enjoy them. I hope yours look a bit better than mine. Mine have gone a bit awry today. The icing should have been thicker and the eggs should have stayed on top. Maybe if you do a better job than me, you could put a little picture on my Instagram. It's Jackie Candy Cooks. So it would be great to see some of your attempts at these. I hope you like them. Here goes. Shall we see what this tastes like? I'm going to get a knife and cut it open so that you can see the gorgeous nuggety marzipan in the middle. It's very sticky. See, the marzipan has gone all gooey. Mmm. That is lovely. The orange zest and the juice in the fruit gives it a very light flavour, and it just goes so well with the marzipan, the icing and the chocolate. I hope you're going to give these a go. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification button, and I'll see you all again next time.
You snooze, you lose. Also, chocolate's not good for you. Yeah. You're just too slow. Yeah. Too slow. Yep. Slow.
Squeak! Squeak, 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 squeak.
Seriously? Come on.
Now the dog, you see, you're going to be in trouble. He's just told me off.